Hey guys, what's up you guys today? It's your boy Epi, and today we're gonna talk about video games. We had a lot of trailers from video games this Saturday and Sunday. I think we had some on Sunday. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna check them out. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the YouTube channel to have to keep track of them because there are actually a lot of games they released this past couple of weeks. Released a lot of them. And I only watched like about 50 of the trailers. I did not watch all of them because they made a lot. So I'm gonna try to make this video short as possible because this is a lot of games to cover and a lot of things to cover. So we'll just hop right into it. The first game we got is Fall Guys Season 2. This one not really that much to cover. It's just like the same game Fall Guys since they made it free. I think they're gonna make it much more competitive and much more just like adding more characters, adding this. That way they can get money off it. But like, I think Fall Guys Season 2 looks pretty good so far. It looks not bad. It looks pretty good. And to be honest, I'm not really into Fall Guys, so not much to talk about it. The next thing we got is Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. This one actually looks really good actually. It actually amazes me how far Legos went on this. Lego Star Wars never really impressed me before. But this one did. This did impress me. This did good. And to be honest, Legos are not really my type of game to play. But this one, I think I might play it. Because it actually looks good. It actually just looks very good. It looks perfect and the jokes are kind of not dialed too much. They're a bit dialed down, which makes it much more appealing, which is good. Next one we got is Call of Duty Cold War. This one I do think is going to bring back Call of Duty. Because so far, Call of Duty 4 was a mess. And pretty much they have been releasing a lot of old Call of Duty games. But in this one would just bring Call of Duty Cold War, it would just bring Call of Duty right back up to the own game. I swear, this one looks good. The trailer looks good. The characters look good. The voice actors are amazing, I swear. John F. Kennedy and I think the other president is like Ronald Reagan. Yeah, I think that's him. Yeah, Ronald Reagan. I think they both look good, and this is look good and everything. And I think this whole entire thing looks good. The whole entire trailer looks absolutely good. This looks good. Next one I got is Dragon Age 4. This one is from BioWare, which is pretty much BioWare is sorry. BioWare is not really that good at making games. Some of the games I like, some of the games I like, meh. The last game I ever played from them is Knights of the Old Republic, the first one, and to be honest, that was actually really good. Now this Dragon Age 4, it could be good. Because to be honest, the game looks nice. It looks very graphic. It has a lot of potential, a lot of story, a lot of choices, and everything. It just got what it has. It got what it deserves. And it just looks good. I swear. I will not play another game after the Dragon Age 4. This one actually looks good. I think BioWare is gonna kick it off this year. To be honest. This one we got is the Squadron, Star Wars Squadron. Star Wars have been pretty big this year lately, with Disney Plus and everything. It's been very big lately. Now they're making this game called Star Wars Squadron, but this one is like aircraft, like you piloting, like you're a pilot and you go through things. It also could be available for VR, which is a good experience for this game. To be honest, this game looks very good. It looks awesome. I mean, to be honest, I cannot wait to play it because this game actually looks good, and I really do like it. Next we got is Doom Eternal, the Ancient Gods Part 1. This one, I do think Doom can possibly pull off. The first Doom game that I played was Doom 3, which was actually not that hard. I would say kind of hard, but not too hard. And the second Doom game that came out this year, that came out like for the PS4, I would say that one was pretty hard. It was really hard because the bosses were so hard to kill, and so were some of the characters and the enemies too. They were very hard to kill. Even the final boss was like a bit of a challenge. I gotta say, these bosses are very hard, and you don't want to go against them anytime soon, even in like nightmare mode, because they are really hard to kill, and it's just not really worth it, to be honest. I try to play Doom in Nightmare, like, it's very hard. It's actually very hard. You could die from actually one hit from one of the fire guys. You could actually die from one hit for them. And yeah, it's actually very hard to actually survive that game. And I bet this one will be even harder. This one is called Paradise Lost. This one is mostly an exploring game where you just explore around the world and you just like go through a wilderness of coldness, and part of it pretty much is surviving. But it looks pretty good actually. And the next one we got is Spellbreak. Spellbreak looks actually really good. I'm really impressed by the way it looks, to be honest. Spellbreak, it just like looks really good because like the game has a lot of potential in it. The game just looks like the magic that it's gonna use and everything. It looks like that potential could actually be passed on, but it actually looks like that they're gonna make it into like some combination of Fortnite. It looks like that to me. To be honest, it looks really good, and if they do make it into some combination of Fortnite, I will be gladly to play it because the game actually looks really good. It looks very impressive, much more better than Fortnite, to be honest. And I just think this game will be victorious and much more better. Next one we got is Blood Bowl 3. Blood Bowl 3, yeah. Okay. Blood Bowl 3 looks actually not bad. It actually looks pretty good. Blood Bowl 3 actually, when I think of games that kind of like act like sports, but they're bloody and gory, I think, okay, this might work if they don't ruin it. Yeah, this shows that it kind of will not ruin it. I do have hope for this game. This game actually looks good. I mean, it actually just looks really good, and the graphics look amazing, and it did choose some type of character to actually use for the game and what's so on. Next one we got is Vergore. Vergore is much more of a silent game. You just go out there and kill people. It's very silent and it is very stealthy game. Plus this game is actually really good and all that. And to be honest, it looks very good. I think I will like it. World of Warcraft. This one actually tells it a bit more about another story of World of Warcraft, and I'm not really sure that much about it because I didn't really get to sit down and watch trailers since I only watched like 50 of them because this game. But I think World of Warcraft will actually be good for this game, and I think that it has a good potential since World of Warcraft has been around for a very long time, so I think that this will be good. Now, Werewolf, this one, I think it'll be good if the story, if they don't ruin the story of it, because to be honest, it did not tell that much, but like, I like it when it doesn't say much, but who knows, it might ruin the story after a while, so who knows. Now, Marvel's Avengers, this one, okay, this one I'm not sure because it's Marvel, and Disney, it kind of applies to it. So to be honest, I heard that Spider-Man is not going to make an appearance in Marvel Avengers because they're going to make that a separate game. They're going to make it a separate game because they don't want that to cross over with Spider-Man and Marvel. They don't want it to cross over, so they're going to make that separate, and they keep it separate because they don't want him to cross over. But I do think that this would be good actually, but like I'm not sure with story-wise because like I've seen the beta and I heard that a lot of reviews that it's not good, it's pretty bad actually. To be honest, I think it have a good story, but it just won't live up to Ultimate Alliances. Now, to be honest, Ultimate Alliances lost its fame when 3 came out, and to be honest, I get it because Ultimate Alliances 3 wasn't good. It was too cartoony, and 1 and 2 were actually really good. I haven't played 2 though, but I played 2, I played 1, and which was kind of one of the best Marvel games I've played. And then see, next we got a Kingdom of Amara. Kingdom of Amara is pretty much fighting for your own kingdom and just like trying to gain other kingdoms as well. It's like a strategy game, but it looks pretty fun actually. Next one we got is Pharaoh, A New Era. Pharaoh, A New Era. Okay, this one I think I kind of forgot it, but like I would say that it mostly is a game about trying to raise yourself into a new world. That's what I think. That's what it sounds like to me. Trying to raise yourself into a new world. Jump Force. Now this one, this is added like a bit more characters to Jump Force. It just added a lot more characters, a lot more content, and just like move it now to a Nintendo Switch. That's pretty much it what they did with Jump Force. But not much to talk about. Now, Unknown 9 Awakening. Unknown 9 Awakening, this one I think it does have potential. The girl has the ability to slow down time, and he has the ability to do that, and and at the end of the trailer, she kind of looks like that she can control it. But who knows, to be honest, if she can actually control it. Medal of Honor, Above and Beyond. Okay, this one, I think it can be good. It can be good, but just don't mess it up. Just don't mess it up. The trailer looks awesome. Everything looks awesome. Don't change anything at all. Don't. It looks good. Just don't change anything. The game looks good as it is. This game actually looks phenomenal. It looks amazing. This game can actually hit VR to the stores. But to be honest, if they change something, I'm going to be disappointed. And the next one we got is Amara 2. This one I think is much more of a game about like being stealthy, about like just like running around in the dark and not in the sun, which I am into. I do like dark games, like sneaky games like Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon, but I think Splinter Cell hit the top notch when it's that shadows that you're high under them. Next one we got is Iron Harvest. This one is mostly about using machines and humans to conquer places. This one I do think will have potential. This one actually looks good and everything else. But I don't think that it would have potential for like later on, because if they do update it for later on, that's good. But if it dies out, then no, it won't work. Let's see, what's the next game I'm gonna do? Next about Little Nightmare 2. Little Nightmare 2 looks actually not bad. Looks pretty good actually. Little Nightmare 2 got a bit of a dark vibe, and I have 2 characters now, so I think the co-op on it, which actually looks pretty good. The maps look good, the environment looks good. I think it will actually be a good game to play with a co-op or just by yourself, even though it still looks good. Teardown kind of reminds me of Minecraft, but looks more realistic, much more better, and much more realism. To be honest, this game actually, I think it does have potential, enough potential to actually make it a big game, but to be honest, the game looks kind of hard to like actually play. But to be honest, I think this game will actually have a good potential and have good enough. I just hope they don't really copyright Minecraft, because to be honest, it looks kind of like Minecraft. But I think they should make it a bit different just in case they don't make it like Minecraft. Mafia the Defined Division Edition. This one, I think it's like a remaster of the first Mafia. And to be honest, it looks actually really good, to be honest. The first Mafia was one of the best games of all time. Mafia 3 did turn down Mafia a lot. Now they remastered it, the first Mafia, just to like make it look better. To be honest, I think this is a smart move for Mafia. To be honest, I think this is a very smart move for them and good for them because they're gonna make a better game out of it. And next we got is the Slim 4 Star Wars Journey to Battle. Yeah. This one, well, I don't think it's that exciting or something, to be honest. Because the Sims, there's no fighting in it or whatsoever. There's no fighting, they're just mostly just like funny jokes, funny languages that they're talking into. It's just like building and making your character just look all that. But they just added like Star Wars stuff onto it. Looks good, but I don't know. I don't think it has enough potential to actually raise up. Grim. Grim actually looks good. But to be honest, it just like always like having like the energy of people and the energy of bad guys just killing. But Grim has much more potential to it. So Grim, this is good, and the enemies that you get to play as, it just looks good. Project Wingman. Project Wingman actually looks not bad. This one is like most like a flight simulator, and it looks like much more a shooting flight simulator, but it looks actually really good. Didn't show much when I trade it, but it's good. 7 War X Street Fighter 5. This one actually looks good because it has some specificity with characters, but I don't know. I don't think it would bring up Street Fighter 5 that much. Because Street Fighter 5 is bad, but I don't think it would hype it up enough to actually make it look better. Anyway, Ace Combat 7 looks like it's mostly likely just a game that is just like based on the Ace Combat series. This one is much more advanced, much more better graphics, and it looks way better. Ace Combat just looks very good. Quantum Era looks pretty good, to be honest. It actually looks great, looks awesome, but I think it'll be much more better than Quantum Break. I hope they don't ruin it as well. Naja Son of Man. This one did not really show much. It just mostly like show some combat skills, some burning lights flashing around his hands. Didn't show much, but like it still looked pretty good, to be honest. Warhammer Age of Saruman. Let's see, really? Warhammer Asama. Warhammer Asama looks actually not bad. It looks pretty good from its own point of view, but to be honest, the game could actually look a bit better. But it's mostly about combat, which actually makes it much more appealing. The next one we got is Censor a Survival Journey. This one, I think it could work. The Survivor Journey looks actually really good. The journey around it just looks brilliant. It looks awesome and everything. The eating habits, how to survive. It just looks good. It's very good. Giant Uprising. Giant Uprising looks actually really good, and it looks like a very cool game. Didn't show much, but it is mostly facing giants on your own. Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 looks not bad. It actually looks very good. The trailer looks very serious, which brings up a good point off of it. And to be honest, the game just looks very good and top notch better. I think this game will actually be good for it. Destiny 2 Beyond Lights. Like static subclasses. This one, I think it could bring Destiny back to life. The amount of Destiny would have been down for a while now, but to be honest, Destiny, I think this will be better. It will bring them good, it will be better, and it will be much more interactive. It seems like it's using more ice powers, but to be honest, this one game actually looks very good. Micro Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's just flying around the world. But it actually looks good. Once you start playing it, it just looks very good. Like once you fly around the world, and the graphics look amazing. They look real, and it just looks good. I don't see this playing as a shoot off or something like that, but just exploring, I think this could be good. I think it should be good. Transcend. Transcend actually looks very good. It's mostly like a game showing about how this guy is trying to change things in his life and going on with it. The game actually looks not bad. Don't know what to say that much about it, but I would say that it looks pretty good. Scarlet Nexus. Scarlet Nexus is a game based on a girl who is a warrior and trying to get through life. To be honest, this game shows some potential, but they sure know how to create a good story, I tell you that. Chorus. Chorus is mostly a monster game, where they show a lot of monsters, a lot of the guys just fighting off against the worlds. And some of the guys are trying to get through the guys in Cronus, like like the monster hackers, and there's some aliens too, which makes it much more fun and appealing than rather just having a bunch of zombies around. Because I think we really had too many zombie games this year, but I think this one would bring out more appealing. And the next one we got is Blazing Pirate Sail Pirates. This one is just a pirate game. Like other pirate games, it's just showing how pirates conquer the world and how they do well. 12 minutes did not show that much about it, but a mostly a scary game about how they reappear and disappear and reappear over and over again. But it didn't really show much, but it still looks like a good game to me. Bridge Construction Walking Dead. This one, no. I mean, to be honest, I like building games, but if you're just gonna keep on just building different type of bridges, it could work, but not really. I mean, I like building games. I like them. But if you're just gonna build bridges, then it cannot really work. You need to make more buildings, more designs, more everything. If you're just building bridges, then it shows that you didn't put much potential in this game. It just shows that you just put some things and not a lot. Glacier is pretty much a game is a Japanese game, RPG. It mostly just a game that it looks very good and looks actually the graphics look awesome and this looks much more better. Amara Emi 2. Amara Emi 2 looks like a game that can actually bring a lot of potential. This is mostly a strategy game and ninja game. This one looks great, looks awesome, and looks pretty cool actually. And mostly just a game just like be sneaky, but you can also disappear to like Nightcrawler. Looks very good actually. Exo 1. Exo 1 is exploring different planets and going into other planets. Kind of bit like Mass Effect Andromeda, but I think this one will be kind of bit better. It will have more exploring, I would say that. And also kind of like One Man's Sky. Next one we got is Lab Rat. Lab Rat is more of a game just talking about labs and all that. Didn't show that much about gameplay, but it just showed like pretty much people just talking about a lab and how they're gonna conquer it. Gone Viral. Gone Viral actually looks not bad. It's mostly a fighting game, but you get a like when you punch, it comes out like your punches come into colors and changes every single time. But it actually makes it look very good. Spain. Troll. Spain Troll. Spain Troll is pretty much a game where we use different characters but going through obstacles. It's kind of like the game called Meat Boy, but this one is much more facing off bosses and just using your creativity to use scenes in life. Terror Squad is much more of a game that is kind of like Galaga, but like it's mostly like going in circles. Looks pretty good, but I think Galaga still does better. And that is about it of all the trailers I did watch. You know, I think, and I don't know that much about the other games because they made a lot of games. They just released one right now. Let's see, it's called COD C. I think this that one, it's mostly like a sea game, but I think it's mostly a game where you go on a boat and you start fighting. I would say it's mostly like a battleship game. But anyway, I think this year will be a great year of gaming, and next year too as well, since some of the new games are coming out next year. And also Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 just released today, which is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 just released today. They remastered them. They look actually really good, and I can't wait to get my hands on them because they look awesome and great. I can't wait to play them. I can't wait to actually just play Tony Hawk or Bucky Lanson or just somebody in that game. Even though they have changed some scenes, I'm still waiting to play it too. But anyway, I thank y'all so much for watching. I wish I could talk about the game more, but I gotta head out and do things. And I thank y'all so much for watching. Please leave a like in the comment below. Leave a like, leave a comment, share this video, subscribe to my channel. See y'all next time. Be yourself for life and love yourself. Peace.